Hello again, I'm back with Let's Play Dark Souls. This is Vire, and today I'm going to start off by trading with Snuggly the Crow.
You, give me warm, give me soft.
Now to trade with him, you have to walk over here to his nest. And you need to take the item you want to trade, which he wants stuff that's soft or warm, or both. And this rubbish, it has no value, but it looks like it's, I don't know, like a feather or a scrap of leather or something. It looks soft. I'm not going to value it, but he's a bird, so you put it in his nest. You want to move off because you're going to need to save quit. Alternatively, you can go rest at the bonfire, but that'll revive all the hollows. While I could use the souls, I don't want to kill my way through them every single time, especially because they're torch hollows. And this is slightly faster, so might as well. Yeah, he's gonna talk every time. You get a Titanite chunk for the rubbish, which is interesting. The Black Knights in there, even though they were Black Knight Sword Knights, and they should have dropped Titanite chunks, they dropped red Titanite chunks, because Titanite chunks aren't found outside of Lordran. We're not in Lordran right now. So where did Snuggly get the Titanite chunk? Did he straight up fly off to Lordran? Is he the big bird? Like, I don't know. I do not know. You can trade him, I believe you can trade him between humanities. I'm going off memory right now, so I might be wrong about some of these, but I'll get through most of the trades. Some of the trades I won't be able to do right now because they're exceptionally rare items, like an Ascended Pyromancy Flame, or like soul of like an in-game boss and stuff. Oh, looks like a ring. Oh, a rare ring of sacrifice. How about that? Oh, yeah, you can't drop equipped items. Alright, so Between Humanity gave me a rare ring of sacrifice. One Humanity ought to give me just, the normal ring of sacrifice. So, hot damn.
You give me.
I'm trying, man. Okay, let's see. What else does he want? Oh, right. He wants some of these moss clumps, because they're soft. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying to have to keep reloading to trade, but Dark Souls is one of those games where there's just some clunkiness that you're gonna have to live with. Got a Twinkling Titanite for that. Definitely worth the trade.
You, give me.
Another Twinkling Titanite for a purple moss. So what's he gonna give me for this blooming purple moss, huh? Oh, and as far as those moss go, the red one will cure bleeding buildup. The purple one will cure poison buildup, and the blooming one will cure poison or toxic or bleed. So it gives you 2 Twinkling Titanites for the blooming one. see. Yeah, let's look at it while we're here. From the Stray Demon, we got the Titanite slab. Legendary slabs were the domain of the gods. Reinforced standard weapons to +15, or a crystal or lightning weapon to +5. Legendary slabs are the heirlooms of a nameless blacksmith deity who forged the weapons of other gods. Weapons forged with this slab become rare legendary weapons. So, looks like the Stray Demon stole that, I guess, and then went to hide out in the Undead Asylum? I mean, he seemed to have a whole hoard of treasure there. It was like I was fighting him on what looked to be like mountains of gold. So. Don't think I have any... Oh, wait, I think I can trade a Skull Lantern to him. Skull Lantern of the Catacomb Necromancer droops from its long beard locks. This lantern lights the Tomb of Giants, Nito's light, devouring domain of death. Also serves as a fire damage strike weapon. If you put something in the nest that he doesn't have any interest in, I believe he'll say like, no, no, that not soft, that not warm. And I think I'll demonstrate that.
You, give me.
Ring of Fog. How about that? Reduces presence to prevent discovery. Those who befriend Alvina are given this mysterious ring. It resembles a pearl with robust, pure white fog. The ring camouflages its wearer's presence, helping to prevent detection. So that is basically a ring that gives you the hidden body effect. It's pretty nice, especially considering hidden body is really good. But it takes up a whole ring slot, and I just feel like there's... I mean, since you can just cast hidden body, you know, there's better uses for your ring slots, really. But it's not bad by any means, so... Let's see, what else? I just really can't quite remember. Yeah, I don't remember anything else right now, so... Guess that's all the trading I'll do for now. I'll look up a comprehensive list of it later when I come back here with some other stuff. But trading there is a pretty good idea. Oh, was I going to demonstrate? Oh yeah, I was going to demonstrate putting something he doesn't want in the nest. So let's do that. Night helmet. Let's just drop that.
No. That, no. That no warm. That no soft.
Pretty annoying, huh? I think so. So this bird has two nests. It has one in Lordran and one in the real world? Both are at massively high elevations? With eggs that it's not gonna take care of? Like, it just built the nest and put the egg in there. Is it not gonna sit on the egg? Like, ever? Don't you think it would be up here sitting on the eggs? Maybe it just doesn't want to be a mom. Or maybe it's like, since it's a weird supernatural, you know, giant raven or whatever, its eggs need to be cold. Who knows?
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so. Oh, I'm sometimes.
And you can still buy miracles from him if you want to, but you don't need to. They're all at exorbitant prices, and I can't use any of them anyway. I don't have the faith for it right now, so...
Have you been to the ruins of New Londo below?
Yep.
Just head down the stairs and take the lift. It's certainly worth a visit. It was once an undead city. You may find a clue or two, unless the ghosts find you first. Oh, have you seen that terribly morose lass? The Firekeeper. She's stuck keeping that bonfire lit. Sad, really. She's mute and bound to this forsaken place. They probably cut her tongue out back in her village, so that she'd never say any god's name in vain. How do these martyrs keep chugging along? I'd peter out in an instant. What now? I'm not up for...
Aww. Hey, where'd Latrette go? Guess she can't... I mean, she would have seen him, but she can't speak. As far as I know, the way fall control works is it basically you don't take fall damage as long as you fall from a non-lethal height. And a non-lethal height is basically any fall that... Hey, where'd Rhea go? Oh no, it's because I bought her whole inventory. We'll see her again sometime.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At this point, he's served his purpose.
By the lords! No! This can't be. It can't end like this.
I did a poor job of showing off that quest line. I apologize for that. But if you don't buy all of Rhea's stock and she sits up there for a while, eventually his dialogue will change to, you know, so you saved the little bitch, you know. And it's just, he basically admits that he hates her and that he left her to die on purpose. And that's what he does to all undead clerics that get sent here looking for kindling, because it's supposed to be a suicide mission to keep the undead, the members of the church that turn undead, out of the church, basically. It's like it's a low key. It's an execution, but to the still not undead followers of the church in the real world, you know, it looks like, oh, the church members are, you know, turning into martyrs and, you know, heroes. Gonna do some upgrades. Because I might as well.
What a brilliant ember you have there. I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons. Splendid. Splendid. Thank you, Andre of Astora. Never disappoints. I assure you.
Let's buy 27 pieces of, no, 26, because we already have one. Okay. Now we'll reinforce some armor. Need large titanite shards now. As far as armor goes, I basically just reinforced my favorite pieces. It helps you reduce damage you take a little bit. Not really a lot though, just a little bit. It's no substitute for just dodging or blocking. But it helps. Get 3 more of those. It takes 9 titanite shards to upgrade a weapon to +5. So that's a good rule of thumb. Also, since we got a dragon scale from the Hydra, we could upgrade the Drake Sword. But it really wouldn't be worth it because the Drake Sword has no scaling and we already have weapons that are just so much better than it. And even with its flavor move now, you know, we don't, I won't say it's useless, but you know, it's fallen out of use basically. Go ahead and max this Vi-handed to +5. Might as well, right? Let's go to upgrading the Uchi Katana as well. I guess I'll get 12 more? Now, I'm not upgrading all these weapons because I really, really want to make use of them or something. I'm upgrading them because later to make some special weapons, they'll need to be upgraded to a certain point. So that's what I'm doing. And if you're wondering why I haven't used the bottomless box to sort my inventory out a little bit, well, there's also something I'm going to do for that, so, you know, it'll work out eventually.
Go and get yourself.
Oh, I don't even have enough to level up. Well, might as well attune different magic. Let's see. I think I'll go with Hidden Body again. And yeah, magic weapon's fine. At some point I'll need to add another attunement slot, or I'll want to anyway, but I like to have at least 3 attunement slots, just for being able to always at least have 2 spells attuned. Because some spells take 2 slots, so... There's 2 places we could go. We could either go past that special door that we can't open right now. You open it by buying the Crest of Artorias. But you don't need to buy that crest because that ladder where you killed the Hydra at leads to the same place. So, no need to waste 20,000 souls on a door. Although the door is slightly more convenient. In terms of travel time, I guess. Still can't join that covenant. Aww. It's my favorite covenant. I've lost track of exactly how long I've been recording again. I'd say at least 15 minutes, if not 20. Whew. Hollow Thief's hood. So I guess you can get the entire thing set that they're wearing if you want it. I think the body makes you look sort of like Robin Hood. These don't seem like merry men. If you go in the Capra Demon's boss fight door, those 2 dogs of his are still alive. Or they come back after you rest, so. And remember, that would take us up to the shortcut back to Firelink. This door right here is locked. You need to beat the Capra Demon to open it. Get the key of the depths. You know what I should have upgraded? I should have upgraded a bow. But it won't be that critical. See what I mean about the torch staggering you? I have the wolf ring on and, you know, this full night set basically. I've got like, what, like 86 poise or something? Yeah, 86 poise. Little love tap shouldn't be able to stagger me, yet it does. See that creeper up there? Would you hop down already? Ow. Sack. Let's head where? If you're feeling ugly.
You. Yeah, yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me. Thank you. I would have been at supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, or the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you.
His hand is on fire.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thank you. Oh, hello there.
I assume he'll go back to Firelink Shrine. Uh-oh. Homeboy's mad that I killed his dogs. I'd be mad too. Friggin' cannibals. Ooh, piece of candy. Large, high-quality emperor handled by blacksmiths of Astora. Ascension for standard +5 weapon. Allows reinforcement to +10. Or you can ascend a +5 weapon to a raw weapon. Raw weapons, basically, they have higher base attack rating, but lower scaling. Which is good if you don't want to invest in damage dealing stats like strength. Spider shield, awesome. Yeah, they gotta stop making stuff punch attackable, huh? Think about how metal that is. I just leap down on it and I stabbed it through the skull with my club. A blunt object. Talk about blunt force trauma. If the video recording stops, I'm sorry, I've lost track. And I don't particularly care to cut the video off early, although I probably should. But you not. Okay, I'm poisoned. Poison is really slow. I'm gonna get rid of it just because. Put on the spider shield so I can block rats from now on. That is a hole you can fall down, so unless you want to fall down there, which I wouldn't recommend it, jump over it. So if you're lucky, rats drop humanity. It's actually a fairly common drop for them. You just don't have very high item find. And as you can notice, rats kind of have a charge attack that ignores poise. So you could be geared up in the highest poise available, and they can still stagger you. It's kind of dumb, but gotta keep them threatening somehow, I suppose. Great axe. That's a heavy axe. It's got high base damage. It's the same strength requirement as the Black Knight's Greatsword, I think.